Don't you want your hands?
Ray, I didn't mean it like that.
Say thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Ray, it's hot out.
Old lady, protection fee.
Protecting whom?
You really don't know who I'm?
Kid, if you can't even hold a knife steady, don't pretend to be a gangster.
Old bat, you dare mess with me! Smash it!
$800 for the cooler, $300 for the ingredients, $1,000 for lost work. Total compensation, $2,100.
Did you hear that? She is asking me for money.
If you'll not pay, I'll have to take it myself.
I'll pay you right now! Ah! Ray! I'm sorry.
Apologizing already?
She is. You're not worthy of knowing who she is.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Louder. Thank whom?
Thank you, madam!
Madam, you were once the Dragon Queen who reshaped the global underworld. Why go to the trouble of staying anonymous and tolerate insults from punks like this? Have you still not moved on from what happened back then?
It wasn't one thing, it was two. 21 years ago, my husband was killed in a mafia represage. "19 years ago, my only sister, Clara, was killed at her own wedding while protecting Lily. To keep tragedy from striking again, I chose to take Lily and live under a false name. How are the preparations for Lily and your son Carter's wedding?"
It will be held to the highest standard. For Carter to marry Lily is a blessing from fate. Even if it costs you my life, I'll never let her suffer the slightest grievance.
After tomorrow's wedding, I'll reveal my identity in person.
Wonderful. The entire underworld will tremble because their Dragon Queen is returning.
I'm doing this only for Lily. She is everything to me.
Because of you, I missed out on the governor's daughter, a banking heiress, a media dynasty princess, and a rising tech elite. Every one of them is 10,000 times better than a dachshund stray like you!
Carter, I'm sorry. I'll ask your father to cancel the wedding.
You think I haven't begged him? He humiliated me and froze my inheritance. For the bitch daughter of some old lunch cart layman, why?
Listen, don't go wrong tomorrow. The Hal family will receive the most honored bride in the world in grand style.
Go through with the wedding. Otherwise, I'll make you and that damned old dock woman regret ever being born.
Don't hurt my mom.
The main ting shandies must be replaced zeker jinkoons, and the flower bist you bite roses flown in from Amsterdam. Flowers from the gate to the main hall, red carpets across every passage in the manor, and enough fireworks last all night. We must make Lily know she is the happiest girl in the world.
Don't think marrying into the Haley is a prize. This is the beginning of your nightmare. Trash like you is only fit to be my toy.
This is the family's most important day in 30 years. How could a 30-piece string orchestra be enough? Hire a royal orchestra. At least 80 musicians. Is the jewelry. Bring it here. I'll inspect it myself. Lily must have the very best. If anyone makes her feel even slightly wronged, I'll personally send him to hell.
Smile. Yes, just like that. Play your part tomorrow, or you know the consequences.
The governor has confirmed the harbor commander is coming, and I need to see Lily first. We'll discuss these matters later. Lily?
Dad?
Lily, what happened? Why do you look so pale?
I'm fine.
Carter, tell me the truth. What did you do?
Dad, you have told me so many times to treat Lily even better than I treat myself.
Lily, tell me, how has Carter really been treating you?
Carter has been... He has been very good to me.
Really?
Dad, you're overthinking. Lily's just nervous. Ask Edmund if you don't trust me.
You're in the house every day. Have you noticed anything unusual?
If you dare to say one word in front of my father, I'll make you and that old dock woman's disappear together.
Mr. Carter treats Miss Lily very well.
Miss Lily is delicate. She may be exhausted from preparing for the wedding.
Lily, get a good rest tonight. Tomorrow you'll be the most radiant woman in the world.
Thank you, Uncle Richard.
This is the jewelry I prepared for you. Inside this one is a special gift. Your mother asked me to give it to you personally. She hopes you'll wear it tomorrow when you walk into the wedding.
Mom.
Carter, you, come with me. Carter, tell me the truth. Have you bullied Lily?
Dad, don't ask again.
This is extremely serious. It concerns the survival of our family.
I don't get it. The daughter of some old lunch cart latch.
You actually hit me for that woman?
I'll ask you one more time. Have you ever hit Lily?
I told you no!
Lily must not suffer even the slightest grievance in the Hale family.
Why?
Because of a promise must be kept. I can't tell you the reason yet. Just remember it. She is the most precious gift I can give you in this life. Whether you and the next 3 generations of the Hale family rise to the clouds or get trampled into the mud depend on this marriage.
What does any of that have to do with Lily?
Never forget it. One finger of Lily's is worth more than your life.
Are you insane? Do you understand? One finger of Lily's is worth more than my life.
You hate me now, but it doesn't matter. Soon you'll understand why I'm doing this.
Hey, bring a few more people tomorrow. I'm going to prepare a gift my wife will never forget.
Mom.
How have you been these days? Are you getting used to life with the Houts?
Uncle Richard has been very kind to me, and Aunt Margaret is gentle and thoughtful.
Lily, remember it. You don't have to please anyone. If anyone wrongs you, you must tell Mom.
Mom, this necklace is...
It's a gift your father prepared for you.
Dad?
Your dad traveled all over the world just to make the finest pearl necklace. He chose every pearl in person. He said his daughter deserved a one-of-a-kind gift. This necklace is the last piece of him with you. I hope you'll wear it at the wedding tomorrow.
Dad.
Don't move. Raise your arm. That's a fresh wound. Did Carter do this?
No, it's not what you think.
Then tell me what happened.
There have been so many rehearsals these days. I was exhausted and accidentally fell.
Really?
Really. It looks scary, but it doesn't hurt.
Lily, the Hall family owes me more than their entire family could ever repay. You must never...
They treat me very well. I just miss you a little.
I've one last thing to handle. After tomorrow, we'll not be apart again.
Mom, I heard you and Dad grew up on an island. Is that place still there?
Why are you suddenly asking about the island?
I want to see the roads you and Dad walked when you were young.
But we left 40 years ago. That place has long since...
I'm tired of the big city. After the wedding, can you take me there?
All right. If that's what you want, Mom will take you back.
Mom, I'm a little tired. I want an early bed.
All right. Take rest early. If anything happens, call me immediately.
Welcome back, Dragon Queen.
The St. Aurelia Islands. That's where Daniel and I lived as children, and where Lily wants to go now. Before dawn, I want the entire island chain registered under Lily Black's name. Within 3 days, I want it restored to the way it looked 40 years ago.
As you command.
If I can endure one more day, I can leave here with Mom. As long as we go somewhere Carter can't find us, we'll be safe. What are you doing? Today is our wedding day.
Relax. We still have time. I'm adding a few last-minute events to make the wedding more exciting.
What a beautiful bride.
Carter, maybe you didn't get such a bad deal after all. You're all my brothers. We said we would share the good things.
No, you can't do this. I'll tell Uncle Richard.
You dare to threaten me? If you had not lashed to the Hale family, how could you ever wear something like this? What right do you have to act so innocent here?
No, it's not like that. This is the keepsake my dad left me. Carter, I've never taken anything from your family. This is mine. Give it back.
An old bat selling food at the docks and some useless dead man from who knows how long ago could leave you anything good? Do you think I'm an idiot?
No! Dad, I'm sorry.
Good. Just like that. She is in the mood now. Your turn.
Stay away, no.
Yes, that's the expression. Humble enough, pathetic enough, and perfect for you. Good, very good. Look more miserable. Cry louder! I'll send this video to everyone, including that old lunch cart mom of yours. Hey, did you not eat? Be rougher! Teach her the price of trying to climb into the Hale family!
Richard, I still can't believe our son is marrying Lily Black. Mrs. Black may have been retired for 19 years, but she will always be the Dragon Queen I revere most.
Madam didn't merely retire, and she is no longer just the Dragon Queen.
What do you mean?
You know, Black Dragon Global has grown 20-fold over the years. On paper, 38% of the group is spread across 7 investment funds, but the real owner behind those funds is her.
She is the true majority shareholder?
Her executives are everywhere. Tech, finance, energy, security. In short, after 19 years of accumulation, Mrs. Black is no longer just the queen of the underworld.
Very few people know these things.
And those who know don't dare speak of them.
The Hale family will no longer be merely old money. Our absolute loyalty to Mrs. Black will place us at the top of the world.
Whose motorcade is it?
The Hale family has guests of such caliber? She is here.
It's him.
You know him?
Sebastian Croak. Codename the Pale Roven. 20 years ago, he was recognized as the underworld's top assassin. Few people know his name now.
He actually became Mrs. Black's butler.
Madam, you look even more formidable than you did back then.
Mrs. Black waited far too long for today.
Don't all crowd around here. I'm not the star today.
Lily's in the dressing room. She will be stunned when she sees you now.
Madam, this way.
Lily, no!
Get a doctor now!
Lily, how could she?
It's all over.
Lily! Mom is here. You promised me you would go back to the island with me. You have to hold on.
Miss Lily is in critical condition. She needs surgery immediately.
Save her at any cost.
Within 10 minutes, bring me the best trauma, neurosurgery, and cardiac surgery doctors in the city.
The Hale family is over. What's wrong? Why so gloomy? Everyone, cheer up! How could it happen? Come on, she isn't a child. You can't watch her 24 hours a day.
Carter, what exactly happened?
Who knows? Maybe she finally figured it out. Finally, she realized she wasn't worthy of the Hale family. You hit me again? For that damned woman? Hit you. I want to kill you!
Richard, calm down. Beating him to death won't help. Right now we have to know Miss Lily's condition and find a way to make up amends.
Yes. I must atone. At least preserve the Hale name. Ridiculous. I like to see what some old dock woman can do to me. Mrs. Black?
I'm sorry. The patient's injuries are severe. She may reign in a Venjoru state.
No! She is only 21! Find a way! You must cure her!
Miss Lily suffered long-term abuse before the fall. Her physical condition is terrible. It's already a miracle she survived. We did everything we could.
Abuse?
Impossible, Mrs. Black! My loyalty to you has never wavered. I value Miss Lily more than my own life!
Madam, we found the reason Miss Lily jumped, but before you watch it, please prepare yourself.
Give it to me.
No, please.
I'm going to send this video to that old dock woman. Let her know the price of trying to climb into the Hale family.
Mrs. Black, we didn't know about it.
You didn't know? You promised me you would take good care of Lily.
Mrs. Black, we failed you, and we failed Miss Lily even more. We don't dare to ask for forgiveness. We're willing to die at once to atone.
Can your 2 lives, plus the entire Hal family, bring my daughter back?
Sebastian,
Your orders, madam.
those animals who hurt Lily are yours. Make them pay. Don't disappoint me.
Yes, I'll carve their remorse, Miss Lily, into their souls.
As for Carter,
Mrs. Black, Carter is our son. We'll personally repay the sins he committed.
How will you repay them?
I'll kill him.
Good. I want to watch him kneel in front of me and pay for everything he has done.
Mr. Carter, why are you so happy today?
Today's a good day. That daughter of a filthy food mailer finally got out of Hale Manor.
Sir, please come back with us.
I'm partying all night. Whatever can wait until tomorrow.
Now, Immediately. You dare to order me around? Let go of me! Dad, Mom, what are you trying to do?
Kneel! Kneel.
What did you say? You want me to kneel to this old lady?
Because of you! The family is over! Even if all of us die to atone, it won't make up for what you've done!
Listen to your father. Kneel.
You hit me. Again? For this woman again?
With the Hale family status, who in Port Haven can make us bow our heads?
Say one more word, and I'll break your legs right now!
Dad, Mom, what's wrong with you? What's there to fear from some filthy old lunch cart lady at the docks? What makes her worth you wagging your tails like two dogs?
I'll kill you!
Are you insane? Put the gun down!
She is just an old lady. You're all afraid of her? I'm not!
Carter, listen to me. Put the gun down.
Son, please. Stop making mistakes. You really will get everyone killed.
Stop trying to scare me! Don't!
Carter!
Old lady. So what if I had my fun with your daughter? Let me tell you now, I had a great time with your daughter. I didn't just use her hard, I'm going to put a bullet in you now. What can you do to me? I don't care who you're. Now kneel, lick the soles of my shoes, and beg for my forgiveness.
You two, don't move. Carter Hill, I've changed my mind.
What did you say?
I was going to make you pay for Lil with your life. Now I don't need that.
Now you're scared? That's not enough! Kneel and lick my soles, then loudly praise Mr. Carter for what he did to Lily. If I'm in a good mood, I might even let you go back today and reunite with that damn bitch.
Ma'am, for the sake of my loyalty to you all these years, please give him a quick right now.
Mrs. Black, please allow us to do it ourselves. We're willing to kill this bastard with our own hands.
What madness are you talking about? I can take this old lady's life with one twitch of my finger. What are you so afraid of? Old lady, I'll say it last time. Right now, you...
You're still kneeling here and talking not because you're lucky. It's only because as I haven't decided yet how I'm going to torture you. Richard, I'll give you one more chance. Tell me what should be done now.
You have to save me. I'm your only son.
The debt Carter owes Lily is the whole Hull family can never repay. The only way is, whatever he did to Lily, we make him the same.
You're going to destroy me over that lunch cart lady's daughter? You're insane!
Not enough. For the rest of his life, he must not only lose everything and be unable to move a finger, he must stay conscious. I want him to feel pain and torment every second, forever drowning in regret.
Yes.
Do it.
No! Father! You can't do it to me!
Precisely because I'm your father, I bear an inescapable responsibility. I must answer for everyone in this family. There must be an accounting today. After we deal with you, we'll atone to Madam!
Mom! Mom!
Let me do it. Don't blame Mom. Only if I do it myself can I spare you a little suffering.
No, forgive me just once!
It's too late.
Stop! I came all the way back. And this is what I see? You abusing the Hale family's only heir?
Uncle Edward, Aunt Vivian, save me! My parents have gone mad. They're helping outsiders kill me.
He has caused a catastrophe. Shut up. Vivian and I have no children. We've always treated Carter as our own son. Did you ever consider how I, the head of this family, would feel?
Edward, Vivian, what Carter has done this time is truly too grave.
Grave? The Hale family is a giant in Port Haven, and my Asher family rules New Alvin without question. I'd like to know what kind of trouble our two families can't settle. Carter, tell me, who did this to you?
Aunt Vivian, it was her. She is just an old lady pushing a food cart at the docks, but she has no respect for the Hales and threatened to destroy me. You have to get revenge for me.
Ridiculous. Richard, have you lost your mind? You attacked the Hale heir inside Hale Manor over lunch cart lady?
Dragon Queen? Dragon Queen.
That's impossible, Edward. He brought 5 men to violate Mrs. Black's daughter. It drove Lily to jump, and she may never wake up.
Is it true? It wasn't my fault. Lily is a slut down to the bone. I caught her fooling around with my friends behind my back. She was afraid I'd expose the scandal, so she jumped on her own. I'm the victim.
Even now, with the facts right in front of him, he still refused to admit his fault. Today, we must give Mrs. Black an answer. No one can protect him.
Edward!
Edward? Useless. You can't even protect your own son, the heir of the Hale family. If you're not useless, what are you?
Are you insane? Do you know what you're saying? You clearly know Mrs. Black is...
Dragon Queen? Ha! What a grand-sounding name.
But do you really think you can storm into Hale territory and run wild on the strength of some moldy old title? Old lady, you disappeared for 20 years. The world has changed. Port Haven belongs to the Hale family now. Listen. Since you, his useless father, can't protect Carter, I'll do it as head of the Hale family. Let me see who dares touch a hair on Carter today. Now it's truly over.
Good. Very good. I still had a faint trace of hope for you people. Now I see the Hale family has indeed rotted from top to bottom.
Who do you think you are, criticizing the Hale family inside Hale Manor?
Edward, back then, the Hale family was threatened by the mob and nearly wiped out overnight. If I had not stepped in, your family reputation would no longer exist. Later, when the Hales were on the brink of bankruptcy, I gave you your first funding and helped you establish Black Dragon Global.
Enough. The Hale family earned its status. It was never anyone's charity. Black Dragon Global's success today has nothing to do with you.
She is just a washed-up woman. Why waste so many words on her?
I thought you were someone important. Turns out you're just an old bitch.
Evelyn Black, kneel and apologize as my nephew demanded. For the sake of what you once were, I'll spare you and your useless daughter.
What can you do to me?
Men! Break this mad woman's legs and throw her back into the gutter where she belongs! Edward, you can't. Shut up! You don't get to speak!
Uncle Edward, let me do it. This damned woman hurt my hand. I want to cripple her legs myself. I want to see her kneel on the ground and crawl to me for mercy.
Good. Revenge for every wrong, worthy of the Hale heir.
That's what a Hale man should be.
Edward, if you dare disrespect Madam again, I'll sever ties with you. Sever ties? Richard, have you forgotten? You're only the CEO of Black Dragon Global. I'm the head of the Hale family, and behind me stands the Ashort family, even stronger than the Hales. Even if ties are to be shredded, I'll be the one casting you out of the Hale family. Carter, ignore this coward. Break her legs.
Old lady, kneel now while you still can. You actually dare!
Men! All of you attack! Sebastian Croak, you really are still alive! Uncle Edward, send your men in! Kill these damn dogs! Shut up!
It seems that you truly have forgotten who allowed the Hamley to survive. Perhaps Sebastian can help restore your memory. If he could make an entire gang disappear overnight back then, he can make the Hale family disappear overnight now.
Madam, shall I clear the room? Madam, shall I clear the room?
No. I want to see how much uglier they can become.
Uncle Edward, This is Hal territory. Send everyone at once. We can definitely take them down.
Shut up. This man alone is different. Even alone, he is enough to trap the rest of our lives in a nightmare.
Get your filthy hands off me! Evelyn Black, do you know who I'm? I'm the eldest daughter of the Ashford family, older and stronger than the Hales. With one word, my father can make every bank in Port Haven freeze your funds. With one word, he can make your company, your motorcade, and your men all disappear from the world. With one phone call, none of you will leave here alive.
Fine. Sebastian.
Madame.
Call the head of the Ashford family. Tell him his daughter is standing before me. Then I want him to tell me himself exactly how powerful the Ashford family is.
Yes, madam.
Stop pretending. Small-time no-business like you've my father's private number?
Sir, I finally received your call. At Mrs. Black's command, we're ready at any moment to welcome the Queen's return. Your daughter has offended Mrs. Black. It makes us begin to question whether you're still capable of managing the Ashford family. You may explain personally.
Dad.
Vivian, is this true?
No, Father! She is bullying me! She even insulted the Ashford family! Send people over now and have this woman—
Shut up! You disgraceful fool. Without Mrs. Black, this family would have been swallowed whole long ago. You enjoyed the family's glory, yet you don't even know who truly deserves your irrelevance. The family office will immediately freeze all trust shares under your name and revoke every inheritance right you've.
No! Dad, you can't do it to me!
Sir, please allow me to personally apologize to Mrs. Black.
Speak.
I failed to raise my daughter properly and offended you. I'm willing to bear all consequences. But the Ashfield family's loyalty has never wavered. Vivian is no longer one of us. Please deal with her however you see fit.
Got it.
Mrs. Black, how shall we deal with them?
Do to them exactly what they were planning to do to me.
Got it. Break their legs and throw them into the gutter.
I was wrong! Mrs. Black, I truly didn't know who you were. Please forgive me once.
I was foolish. I should never have offended you. Please, for the sake of the grace you once held the family, give me one more chance.
Ed, I warned you long ago. This was your own choice.
Rich, plead for me. I'm your brother. No, Mrs. Black! Carter, it was all this beast! I'll cripple him myself! I'm willing to cripple him myself! Ah!
Don't rush. It's not your turn yet.
Dad! Mom! Save me!
Carter, your sin is too great. No one can save him this time.
No! There's still Grandma! Grandma is Port Harbor's harbor godmother. She loves me most. If she comes, she'd definitely take this woman down.
Shut up right now!
Sebastian, let him make the call.
Mrs. Black, please. Let me cripple this wretched son myself. Please don't involve anyone else.
Madam, please let Carter bear the price for his own crimes.
There's no rush. This scum became what he is today because everyone who protected him bears responsibility. This isn't collateral damage. This is a reckoning. I want to see exactly how many people stand behind him. I want to see how many parasites remain in this city.
You'll regret it. My grandmother meant hundreds of men and hundreds of guns. At her command, all of you'll be shot to pieces!
Should the dinner continue?
Call the men.
Madam, how many?
Everyone. Who's so bold? Who dares to bully my grandson?
Grandma, save me! They're going to cripple me!
Mom, please, stay out of this. Carter deserves what's coming to him. What did you say? What he did to Miss Lily is unforgivable.
Margaret!
How did I give birth to such a naive daughter? The rule of this world has always been that the strong devour the weak. Law, rules, those are cages for the weak. Since when does my grandson have to obey the rules of the weak? Mom, you'll regret it. Regret? I only regret letting you marry into the Howell family and lose your backbone. Don't be afraid. Grandma is here. I want to see who dares touch you tonight.
Did you hear that? You're dead!
Back then, your husband had principles and loyalty. That's why I allowed him to take over the Harbor Society and clean up the city. I didn't expect that after the old vicious dog died, a new litter would be raised. What did you say?
Mom, she is Mrs. Black, the woman Father respected most while he was alive. Please, even for Father's sake, don't stand against Mrs. Black.
So you're that Evelyn Black. Good. Very good. When my dead husband was alive, he certainly chanted your name like a dog often enough. And I hate the name! Now every dock, warehouse, nightclub, casino, and freight route in Port Haven. Which one doesn't answer to me? No matter the family or the power, once they step into Port Haven, they answer to me! You're an outdated relic, cast aside by time. What right do you have to stand in front of me? Let her speak.
Mom!
Shut up! My grandson was born to stand above others. So what if he had his fun with a woman? The women in this city who would strip naked to climb into my grandson's bed could fill several blocks. Your daughter was lucky to be used by him. Today I won't only protect Carter. I'll prove to everyone that the Dragon Queen's era is long over. Whoever has more guns makes the rules. Whoever has more people kneeling at her feet is the queen. I'm stronger than you ever were. I'm the new godmother!
Did you hear that? My grandma isn't afraid of you. Old lady, let me tell you, not only did I bring my friends to use her, I'm gonna post the video online. Then the whole world will see your daughter, Evelyn Black, looking like the slut she is. You bastard. You're gonna get us all killed!
It's all over.
Are you over? A has-been who left the stage long ago used to connect with true predators like us. You should feel honored and kneel to thank Carter. I'm giving you one chance. Evelyn Black! Kneel! What are you laughing at? I'm laughing because you waited 20 years, living in my shadow, and finally found a chance to prove yourself. You want to use this chance to rise by stepping on me. Unfortunately, you underestimated everything, and you chose the wrong sacrifice. You're asking to die! When I reshaped the underworld order more than 20 years ago, I made certain preparations to prevent things like this from happening again. Now it seems they were necessary.
By Madame's order, initiate black judgment immediately. Target the Harbor Society.
What have you done?
Black judgment is the underworld's highest adjudication mechanism, personally established by Mrs. Black 20 years ago. It exists specifically to deal with powers that betray the rules, expand out of control, and destroy order. The Harbor Society no longer exists.
The Harbor Society is the foundation I built over 20 years. Its reach covers every corner of this city. You think one order can make the Harbor Society disappear? What a joke!
Speak.
Madam, bad news. The 8 senior elders have all issued statements withdrawing from the Harbor Society.
What did you say?
And every port has cut off cooperation with us. Fleets refuse to dock, warehouses refuse to release cargo, and every ship owner is suing us for breach of contract.
Impossible!
Also,
What else?
the 6th major war of the Harbor Society at the same time. They said whoever continues dancing with the Harbor Society is Mrs. Black's enemy. Madam, all our accounts have been frozen, our cash flow is completely collapsed, and many members have already started fleeing. We're over.
Helena, you just said whoever has more guns makes the rules. Do your guns still obey you?
Open fire! All of you open fire! Kill this damned woman!
You think you're Port Haven's godmother, but in front of the Dragon Queen, Port Haven's godmother has never been worth mention.
Gone. 20 years of everything I built, all gone. This isn't how it should be. Mrs. Black! I should never have challenged you. Power went to my head. Please give me one more chance.
It's time to settle our account.
Mrs. Black, I was wrong. If I had known who you were, I never would have done this. Please give me a chance. I'll change.
People like you don't change.
No, I can change. I'm willing to kneel beside Lily's bed and repent right now. She was the one who offended you. If you want to kill her, kill her!
Carter, you...
Yes, Mrs. Black. Kill her to pay for Lily's life. Grandma loves me anyway. She would definitely be willing to die in my place. If it's not enough, kill my parents too. They gave birth to me, so they should take a responsibility. Please! I'm still young. I don't want to die. I'm Lily's husband.
Look carefully. This is the monster you raised.
I was wrong. Don't kill me. I'll do anything.
Enough. End this farce. Which of you'll do it?
No, you can't! Dad, Mom, Grandma, are you crazy? I'm Carter! You're the people closest to me. You said no matter how much trouble I caused, you would settle it for me. You can't kill me!
Carter, it's Mom's fault. I failed to raise you properly. Today, we must atone for what you've done. Mom is doing this to save your life.
Rather than let a monster like you keep hurting people, I'd rather cripple you myself. Spend the rest of your life in a hospital bed!
The Harbor Society and the family bloodline must not be destroyed in my hands. Grandma will be quick. Endure it, and it will be over.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
Madame, Carter and all the animals who hurt Miss Lily have received the punishment they deserve.
I'm tired. Let it end here.
Yes.
Lily, you have to wake up. We promised we would go back to the St. Aurelia Islands. We would walk the roads your father and I walked when we were young.
Madam, Carter has been placed according to your instructions. He receives only the most basic supplies to survive each day. No one will visit him. No one will support him. He will have enough time to reflect on everything he has done.
Richard, tell me honestly, do you resent how I dealt with Carter?
Madam, Margaret and I bear inescapable responsibility for the evil that bastard committed. The fact that you didn't kill us outright is already an enormous mercy. My life and the Hell family's continued existence were both given by you. From now on, I only ask for a chance to atone and for a chance to do even a little for Miss Lily.
Remember what you said today.
Rich will never forget.
Get up.
Madam, we found a way. Miss Lily has hope of waking up.
Tell me. Now.
Madam, we found a top medical school laboratory team. The leader is Dr. Grace Hart. She is developing an advanced treatment. The technology may repair damaged neural pathways and help coma patients regain consciousness. The shorter the coma, the better the chance.
Is it reliable?
Our team evaluated it. Miss Lily meets the treatment criteria, and the odds are very promising. Madam, I've heard of Dr. Hart. Her lab has been short of funding for large-scale clinical validation. She once submitted an investment proposal to Black Dragon Global.
Contact Grace Hart. Whatever funding, equipment, or resources she needs, Black Dragon Global will provide all of it. I only have one requirement. Cure my daughter.
Yes. If she is willing to depart, she should arrive here tomorrow.
Not should. I want her standing here tomorrow.
Got it. I'll handle it personally.
Lily, did you hear that? Mom found a way. You're going to get better.
Sir, what are your instructions?
A woman, Grace Hart, come today to discuss a partnership. Your task is to stop this cooperation. Don't let her meet Richard.
May I ask why?
Just do as I say.
Dr. Hart, Chairman Dylan Price is waiting for you on the top floor. My appointment was with CEO Richard. CEO Richard has been called away. Mr. Dylan is the acting chairman and also chairs the investment committee. This way, please. Mr. Dylan, Dr. Hart is here.
Dr. Hart is much prettier than her profile photo. I never expected a top neuroscientist to look so charming.
Mr. Dylan, I'm here to discuss cooperation. I can begin the technical presentation immediately.
No hurry. Investment isn't mainly about data. It's about relationships, trust, and whether I'm willing to sign for you.
My project can save lives. I only hope Black & Global will evaluate it by professional standard.
8 o'clock tonight, top floor possessional suite at the Peninsula Hotel. Behave well tonight and show me your sincerity. The investment committee can approve your approach tomorrow.
Shameless. I thought you were a top investment institution. I didn't expect the decision maker to be scum like this.
Bitch! You dare take that tone with me? Do you know who I'm?
Did I say you could leave?
Let go!
You ungrateful bitch. Today, I'm not only blacklisting you, I'm gonna take you right here in my office!
Stop!
Who allowed you in here? Ah! Old lady, you're dead! No one in this city can save you!
Clara. I'll never cooperate with a company like yours.
Dr. Hart! Stop this woman! I'm the chairman, and I'm of Black Dragon Global. No one in this city dares cross me, you filthy insect from who knows where. I'll show you the price of offending me.
Good. You've successfully angered me, and successfully ruined everything you've...
Stop! Uncle Richard?
What happened here?
Perfect timing. This mad woman barged in from nowhere, ruined the partnership, and attacked me. Seize her! Richard, are you insane? You actually hit me?
You dare disrespect Mrs. Black. The fact that I haven't killed you is already great restraint.
What, Mrs. Black? I've never heard of her. I'm the chairman of the board. Hitting me in front of so many people isn't only an insult to me, but to the Price family.
If the Price family weren't also founding elders of the group, and if your father had not begged me so many times, how could I ever have allowed an incompetent waste like you to become acting chairman? Mrs. Black, what happened today is my failure. I'll contact Dr. Hart as soon as possible and accelerate the cooperation.
Dylan Price positions as acting board chairman, investment committee chairman, board member, and all other offices in the group are revoked immediately. To prevent anything like this from happening again, I'll personally take control of the group.
Yes. You're completely insane. Even you, Richard, have no right to kick me out, much less this damned old lady! The Price family holds 15% of the group, while your Hale family only holds 13%. In terms of Sheridan, I represent largest liquidator. What right do you have to kick me out? What you sent to kick me out?
Dylan, you still don't understand. The one who truly controls Black Dragon Global was never the Price family. Look carefully. This is the acting in concert agreement signed by the 7 major investment funds and me. The 7 funds hold 38% in total. My personal holdings in the Hale Family Trust hold 13%. Together, we've achieved an absolute 51% controlling stake of the group. We have the right to call an emergency board meeting immediately and remove you as acting chairman. And of course, we have the right to nominate Mrs. Black as official chair.
No, impossible! How is it possible? You can't do this!
Throw him out.
Let go of me! I'm a member of the Price family. You're declaring war on the Price family. You'll regret it!
Madam, from now on, all of Black Dragon Global will obey your orders.
Where is Dr. Hart?
I already sent people after her.
CEO Richard! Dr. Hart is missing.
What did you say?
Mrs. Black, CEO Richard, this is the last footage of the doctor.
Someone kidnapped the group's most important guest inside headquarters, right under my nose.
Check the fire stairs, check the underground garage, check every internal access record. Even if you have to turn this city upside down, find whoever did this.
I'll arrange it immediately.
No need to check.
Madam?
They're not targeting Grace. They're targeting me. There's only one person who hates me so much and has this ability.
Who?
Adrian Voss.
Adrian Voss. The Grey King? He is still alive? The Grey King is really still alive? Adrian was once the Emperor of the Underworld and the main enemy you defeated when you reshaped the Order, but I always thought he died in that purge.
That Viper doesn't so easily. Daniel and Clara's deaths were both connected with him behind the scenes.
What?
Back then, I destroyed his empire, but he took his remnants and hid in the dark. That's exactly why I chose to retire.
That old bastard lost to you even at his peak. What makes him think he can still shake you now?
Don't underestimate him. He was able to take Grace from inside Black Dragon Global. That means we've been infiltrated.
But the Price family were once your old followers. How would they dare to betray you?
For Lily's sake these 19 years, only a very few truly loyal people knew I still controlled everything. Some people will always think the Dragon Queen is dead, and some will always be dulled by time until they lose their fear.
Madam, what should we do?
Adrian Voss, did you think I spent these 19 years merely hiding? I've been setting the board for years. Now every piece is where it belongs. It's time to settle the old debts. Sebastian, initiate Dragon Break.
Father, Richard lost his mind. He joined with the investment funds and kicked me out of the company. He also brought an old lady calling herself Mrs. Black and nominated her as chairwoman.
Are you certain it was Mrs. Black?
Yes. Absurd! That old fox knows Mrs. Black was once the person I revered most, so he is trying to take advantage of her name to suppress the Price family and swallow the group! No wonder Richard had the acting and conference agreement ready. If he dare drive me out today, he will dare clear out all Price family shares tomorrow.
Monsieur has been dead for so many years. To Seltra trick will Julian mage me completely. Of Port Haven's 3 great families, the Price family is the strongest. What's the Hale family? Since the Hale family doesn't know its place, the Price family will make them pay.
Father, I have a plan.
You?
I have a way to make Richard pay and make him hand over his shares obediently.
Do you know what you're saying?
I know their weakness. Give me one chance, and I'll handle it beautifully.
Fine. You're my son. It's time you contributed to the family. I'll leave this matter to you. The Sterling family formed an alliance with us 3 years ago. If necessary, invite them to act with us.
2 of Port Haven's 3 great families joining forces. The Hale family is over this time.
Madam, as you requested, Miss Lily's security has been reinforced. The entire floor has been replaced with our people. We can ensure nothing goes wrong. Dragon Breath has been initiated. Now we only wait for Adrian Voss to show himself. But if he never appears...
He will appear. He didn't take Grace to hide. He took her to make me come to him.
Madam! Evelyn Black!
Richard Hale, if you want this woman to come back alive, meet me at the abandoned steel mill on the west side within 1 hour. You 2 come personally, no police, no men. If I see a third person, she dies!
Don't come! Be still, keep their word.
That beast! Madam, you can't take risks yourself. Let me go alone. Madam, at your order, I can figure out that factory within 10 minutes and bring Dr. Hart back.
No. Dylan is only a clown. Taking him out means nothing. Adrian Voss behind him is the key. If I don't appear, that old fox won't come out. Do you also think I'm old?
No, I wouldn't dare.
19 years ago, I survived situations 100 times more dangerous than this. I'd like to see what tricks these clowns have.
Mr. Voss, can one woman really force Richard and the investment funds to hand over their shares?
Dylan, after all these years following me, when have I ever lied to you? Richard values her, and Evelyn Black values her even more. As long as she is in your hands, they'll walk into the cage you prepared. Once this is done, you'll prove your ability and secure your place as heir to the Price family. When it happens, as long as we work together, all of Port Haven will be ours.
Mr. Voss, rest assured.
You're just a fool being used.
What did you say?
The more you're desperate to prove yourself, the more you look like a useless man no one respects.
I lost the chairman position. All because of you!
You lost it because you're filthy, incompetent, and vile.
Damn it. Still so stubborn? I can't kill you yet, but I have plenty of ways to make you submit and beg. Hold her down! Let me teach her a lesson first!
After tonight, you'll remember forever who the future master of Port Haven is.
Stop!
Shut up. Great! You really dared to come.
Dylan, it's not too late to stop now. Otherwise, no one in this world can save you.
Bullshit! Now your lives are in my hands.
What do you want?
Simple. I want all the shares held by the Hale family and the 7 investment funds, and then kneel here, lick my shoes clean, and beg for my forgiveness.
In your dreams!
You'll not sign? Then I'll cripple one of her hands first.
Dylan Price, you truly don't know who I'm.
I don't care who you're. Among Port Haven's 3 great families, the Sterling family aligned with the Price family 3 years ago. There's no force left in this city that can stand against us. What's the Hale family worth?
Let him talk first.
And you, some old lady from nowhere, really think pretending to be a 20-year legend will make the Price family kneel? Let me tell you, even if the person really came back, this era would no longer for her!
What's it?
What? Mrs. Black is back? Excellent!
Damn the Price family. Are they trying to get me killed?
Prepare the car, now! Go to the abandoned steel mill on the west side. Yes.
After tonight, Black Dragon Global will return to the Price family. The Hale family will be trampled into the mud, and soon you'll kneel in front of me and admit that the Price family is the true king of Port Harbor!
King. Even your father wouldn't dare say anything.
Once this is done, my father will understand that I'm the most qualified heir of the Price family. Now, sign! Otherwise she dies in front of you first!
Don't trust him. Even if someone like him gets the shares, he won't let me go.
Shut up!
If you dare hurt one more hair on her head, I'll make the entire Price family disappear completely.
Damn it! I almost let an old lady like you scare me. I'll cripple one of your hands first. What?
Sniper! Kill them now!
Impossible.
You thought I came here to negotiate with you?
Ah, my leg! My leg! Where is everyone? Get in here! Save me! Kill them! Kill them!
Don't waste your strength. While you were wasting time with all that nonsense, I had already removed the ambushes you placed nearby.
Impossible. I arranged more than a dozen men!
14 in total. It took a little time.
Who the hell are you?
Thank you for saving me.
No. I dragged you into this. I'll take responsibility. And from now on, I won't let anyone hurt you again.
Madam, how should we handle the bastard Dylan? No need to dirty your hands. I can shoot him myself.
No! Don't kill me! Uncle Richard, please spare me, for my father's sake and for the Price family! Our people are here. If you dare to touch me now, you're dead! Uncle Marcus, I didn't expect you to come personally. See? The Sterling family is here. If you kneel and beg me now, I might consider leaving your bodies intact.
What happened?
Uncle Marcus, this old lady is pretending to be Mrs. Black and trying to steal Black Dragon Global. I only captured the woman who can cure her daughter to help the Price family take back our shares. And Richard, that traitor, joined this old lady and wounded me. They have no respect for the Price family or the Sterling family.
You kidnapped Dr. Hart?
Using the life of this nobody to exchange for 60 billion worth of shares. What a bargain. It's her honor. Uncle Marcus, as long as you kill them, our two families can split their furs.
You're right. Someone does deserve to die.
Yes, help me. Kill this old lady first, but don't let her die too easily. I want to see her kneel in front of me, wailing and begging for mercy. No, don't do it yourself. Let me...
The one who deserves to die is you. It's bad enough that you want to die. You even tried to drag the Sterling family into hell with you.
Marcus, what are you doing? Are we not allies?
The Price family dare defend Mrs. Black. From this moment on, the alliance is void.
The Sterling family welcomes the Dragon Queen's return.
Welcome back, Dragon Queen.
Get up.
Thank you, Mrs. Black. Do you still think the Sterling family is your backing now?
This is a conspiracy. This is impossible! You joined forces long ago to target the Price family. This is a conspiracy! Marcus, you shameless traitor!
Traitor? Dylan Price. Port Haven's three great families exist to this day only because of Mrs. Black's grace. The ones who truly betrayed the old oath are you Prices. Mrs. Black, please allow me deal with this bastard for you.
You dare to kill me? Marcus, my father won't let you get away with this!
In front of Mrs. Black, your father is only an ant.
No! No! Don't kill me! You can't kill me! Stop!
Stop!
Good. All three great families are here.
Who dares touch my son? Nobody move!
Dylan! What happened to you? Damn it, who did this? Richard and this old lady. They tried to kill me.
Victor Price, I'm giving you one chance. Tell your men to put down their guns immediately.
Phew. Impossible.
All right, I admit it. She does look very similar, both in appearance and manner. Richard, it must have taken effort to find someone like this.
Victor, what are you saying?
I'm saying a fake is still a fake. This imposter can't fool me.
You had better think carefully before talking to me. You're the one who should think carefully. Marcus, Richard feeds you.
He found this damned imposter so he could swallow Black Dragon Global!
Victor, you're even more foolish than I imagined.
Stop pretending! Before I came, I had people investigate you. For the past decade plus, you've been selling food at the docks!
A bottom feeler scraping by with a lunch cart, and you expect me to believe she is the Dragon Queen?
Use your brain. The great Mrs. Black, even if she truly retired, how could she ever fall so low as to sell food at the docks?
Marcus! You heard him, right? She's the imposter Richard found. All of you were by the fool's old lady!
Marcus, listen to me. I can forgive you for being deceived, and even forgive you for wounding my son because of it. But I can't tolerate anyone insulting Mrs. Black, who has been dead for years.
If you immediately kill Richard and this imposter who stains Mrs. Black's name, I'll let tonight go. We'll remain allies, and our two families will split the group's shares.
You've gone mad.
You're the one who's mad! My patience is limited. I'll give you 10 more seconds. If you don't want to die, do it now!
What a hopeless old fool.
Father, just kill them. These two old things are clearly working together.
I already control this place, and my men are outside too. Are you sure you want to die with the Hale family?
All I know is that the Sterling family should be loyal to Mrs. Black.
But she isn't Mrs. Black!
Enough.
Victor, put the gun down!
Victor, you truly think I'm an imposter?
Mrs. Black died long ago! You can't fool me!
If I'm fake, is he fake too?
Sebastian. Father, what are you hesitating for? Shoot! Kill them now!
Impossible. Fake. All fake.
Madame, shall I handle it?
Victor, you've worn that ring on your right hand for more than 20 years. Have you forgotten who originally threw it to you? Back then at the old South Harbor warehouse, you were tied to an iron chair with several broken ribs. Even your father had decided to abandon you. I was the one who fought my way in and saved you. And I was the one who threw that ring in front of you.
That matter. No third person knew. How could you? Father, listen to her nonsense! She is lying to you!
I told you to put it on, and the Price family would enter my order. I'd keep you alive. Now, do you still think I'm an imposter?
Madam, it really is you.
The Price family welcomes Mrs. Black's return. Madam, I was a seedy fool. I was blind. I made a grave mistake. Please punish me, madam!
Father, have you lost your mind? Stand up! So what this old lady really is, Mrs. Black. We have more men and more guns now. Kill her! Kill Richard! Kill Marcus! Dragon Global is ours!
Bastard! Shut up! Wake up! This is the best chance! Father, how'd the Price family produce an idiot like you? Do you want the entire family to follow you into hell? No, you can't kill me! I'm your only son! Bad news! Someone is attacking outside! Their firepower is heavy! We can't hold them off! Who's outside?
Adrian Voss. It's finally your turn.
Protect Madam! Fall back! Find cover!
Stop hiding. Mr. Voss has controlled everything from the start. Mercenaries? When did they enter Port Haven?
Damn it! They hid from our eyes? I knew Lord Adrian could solve everything. Mrs. Black? Dragon Queen? In front of Lord Adrian, you're only an ant too! Shut up! You're the one who should shut up. Father, you're old. You actually knelt to this woman?
Mrs. Black, Mr. Voss asked me to tell you that no one leaves this factory tonight.
The old Grey King doesn't even have the courage to appear in person now?
Evelyn, 20 years. It's time to end our feud.
Adrian, after hiding for 20 years, you still only dare to talk through a screen.
Evelyn, when dealing with you, there's no such thing as too cautious. I've waited 20 years for this day. Now you and the three great families are all gathered here. Once I wipe you all out, Port Haven will return to my hands, and from here I'll begin taking back everything I lost.
If you were truly stronger than me, you wouldn't have lost 20 years ago.
Those words mean nothing to your current situation. You've fallen into my trap. All you can do is watch your old followers die one by one.
Lord Adrian, why waste words on them? Act now and wipe them out.
Bastard! You betrayed the Price family.
Betrayal? Don't make it sound so ugly. Once I control the Price family and join forces with Lord Adrian, all of Port Haven will be ours.
The Price family will only be stronger than before.
As my father, you should be proud of me.
You're insane.
You're the one who's insane! You actually knelt to this woman! Father, you're no longer fit to be head of the family. I should be the head now, and I'll become king of Port Harvent.
Too noisy.
Lord Adrian, you... Dylan, no!
Adrian, after more than 20 years, you still have not changed at all.
A tool, nothing more. Once used, it can be thrown away. I don't need anyone managing my territory for me, and I don't need anyone telling me what to do. I'm the only king.
You learned nothing. You only know how to maintain rule through fear, and that kind of rule is destined to be fragile. So if I could defeat you once, I can defeat you a second time.
Defeat me a second time? Evelyn, it seems that you truly don't understand your current position. Before you stands the world's most elite and professional mercenary unit. Every one of them is battle-hardened, not compared to Port Harbor gang trash. At my command, all of you'll fall within 10 seconds. Of course, to be safe, I also had explosives planted around this factory in advance.
Despicable!
Despicable. This is war. Only one side survives. But although I can kill all of you with one twitch of my finger, I can still give you a chance to live.
What do you mean?
My only old enemy is Evelyn. The rest of you don't actually have to die. Richard Hale, what have you gained from serving her all these years? You're still only the CEO of Black Dragon Global. Your only son was also ruined by her. Why not follow me? I can give you more. And all of you, kneel now. Submit to me.
Adrian, stop dreaming. The Hale family is loyal only to Mrs. Black. The Sterling family will never submit.
My son is a fool, but the Price family won't be your dog.
Do you see? You use fear to make people kneel, while I let them choose to stand. That's why you'll never win.
Good. Very good. Since you're all so eager to die with her, I'll grant your wish!
You may try.
Evelyn's, from now on, I want you to watch your people. Fall one by one. This Dr. Hart, she looks like Clara. When I sent men to kill her back then, it was a shame you weren't there. You missed a good show. Now I can finally make up for that regret. By the way, I hear you also have a precious daughter. I must admit, you hid her well for 19 years, but now she has been exposed. After I deal with you, I'll send mother and daughter to reunite.
Are you finished with your nonsense?
After holding it in for 20 years, I naturally have a little more to say, but it's indeed time to end it.
Cole, all units, prepare. Madam!
You...
What?
Dragon Queen, Dragon Breath Tomb awaits your command.
Welcome back, Dragon Queen.
How is it possible?
Adrian, did you think you were the only one making moves all these years? I've waited 19 years for this day, too!
What exactly did you do?
I told you. Dictator and fear can't maintain true loyalty. Your men fear you and hate you. They were never truly loyal to you. The throne you're so proud of is riddled with cracks. A gentle push is enough to shatter it into ruins.
Shut up.
19 years ago, I launched Dragon Breath. From that day on, your safe houses, secret bases, overseas accounts, and underground routes were gradually brought under my control. You're indeed cunning. In 20 years, you rarely showed yourself, and I couldn't find your exact location. But as long as you still need people, there will always be my pieces beside you. Don't waste your effort.
The people you sent to plant the explosives were intrigued by me long ago.
It seems I still underestimated you, but this isn't over.
No. It's over. Although you didn't appear in person, I know you too well. You can hide in the shadows for 20 years, but would never miss the chance to witness my death with your own eyes. If I'm not mistaken, you're in Port Haven right now.
You.
From the moment you connected this call, Dragon Breath team had already locked onto your location.
Impossible!
Adrian, open the door. There's a surprise.
Adrian, open the door. There's a surprise.
Impossible. She can't have found this place. Dragon Breath. You really reached all the way here. Evelyn, you won. 20 years. I hid for 20 years, and in the end, I still lost to you. You're the true Dragon Queen.
Adrian Voss, drop your weapon.
You want to capture me alive and make me kneel in front of her? Impossible. There can only be one king in each era. I can lose, but I won't kneel. Stop him!
Madam, all of Miss Lee's indicators are improving. Her brain activity is much more active than before.
Lily, Mom is here. Everything I needed to do is done. From today on, I'll always stay with you. We'll never be apart again. Lily? Keep going. Talk to her. The bad people are gone. No one can hurt you again. Wake up. Mom will take you home.
Mom. Mom. I'm here, Chip. Mom is here. I had such a long dream.
The dream is over. From now on, Mom will watch over you. Welcome home.
Are you sure you want to go up alone? Mom, I want to face him in person. I can't always rely on you to protect me.
I respect your choice. Go ahead, I'll be downstairs.
Lily, you finally came. I've waited so long for this day. I was wrong. I was insane before. I not only missed the chance to change my own fate and my family's fate, I hurt you deeply too. Please give me an ending. Whether you forgive me or punish me harshly. Scold me, hit me, even kill me if you want. Just don't leave me to spend every day in regret and torment. I really can't bear it, Lily. Please. You still care about me, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have come today. Please let me be free. Please, don't look at me like that. You can scold me, hate me, punish me, do anything to me.
I didn't come to forgive you, and I didn't come to punish you. I only wanted to see with my own eyes what the person who once terrified me so much I could barely breathe has become now. Carter, you can no longer control me.
No, Lily, I truly know I was wrong. You can't just leave. You can't leave me here alone.
I came today, not for you. I came for myself, to say goodbye to the ugliest of the past and put an end to it. Now I see that you're only an ordinary person, not a demon I can never defeat. I won't forgive you, but I don't plan to punish you either. I'll no longer be trapped by you. My life still has to go on, and we'll never see each other again.
No! Don't go, Lily! Please!
Carter, from today on, you're only a nightmare I had before I woke up.
Lily, don't leave me!
Are you ready? I'm ready, Mom. Let's go home.
Mom, the air is so good. I feel like I've become a different person.
You only needed some time to find yourself again. You did it.
Mom, you too. Here, you seem younger too.
Madam, Phase 3 of Dragon Breath has been completed. The 3 North American strongholds have all been cleared. The local forces have sworn loyalty to you.
Casualties?
No one is on our side. The enemy has all been handled.
What about Europe?
The Ashford family has complete integration. Vivian's father personally submitted pledge of loyalty. The Asian partners have also confirmed next year's cooperation framework.
Tell them the rules remain the same. If anyone gets restless, I don't mind making a personal trip.
Yes. One more thing. Port Haven's 3 great families have been reshuffled. Richard Hall requests your instructions.
Richard knows what to do. Let him handle it freely. Unless it's a major decision, he doesn't need to ask me.
Got it.
Sebastian, from today on, you've full authority over non-urgent matters. Without my order, no one is allowed to disturb this island.
Yes, madam.
Mom, does this count as retirement?
Not exactly. I'm just turning down the volume of the world.
What about the Dragon Queen?
She is still here. Only now, being mom matters more.
Mom, thank you.
Silly girl.